Hey, it's BGV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition playthrough. We're doing all Anniversary Edition content, including all Anniversary Edition things. Can you believe it? By God. I think this is like stream number 12 or so, part number 12 or something like that, 12 or maybe 13. I feel like it's 13. Glad to hear most of the people seem to be enjoying the streamed episodes. Kind of weird. Like I said, I never envisioned to do purely streaming as like a part of YouTube. So I don't know. I think we'll do this up until the Elden Ring DLC releases. We'll play the Elden Ring DLC and then we'll go from there. Figure out, you know. I don't really want to only do like Twitch content and then turn it into YouTube content. That's just not what I ever envisioned. So we'll figure it out, basically. But yeah, welcome back. We're playing as Ruthir, who is a Khajiit thief. And, yeah, we've just been doing stuff, baby. I think we completed Blood on the Ice Part 2, which is always good to complete early because, yeah, it's very much known as, like, the most glitchy quest there is for good reason. So now we can do Morning Never Comes, because basically you want to do this before the Dark Brotherhood, considering, yeah, kind of... The Dark Brotherhood throws a big wrench into things. Find the source of power in Forsaken Cave. We can do a warm-up, or we could just jump back into the... Yeah, let's do a warm-up. Find the source of power in the Forsaken Cave. Looks like we've grabbed it, but I'm not sure what is here. In addition, you may or may not have heard that I am going to start putting a little more effort into socials. Basically, always been somebody that, like, doesn't really try to force anything. You know, my interpretation of this gig is basically like, hey, if people want to engage with my content, they will. You know, I shouldn't have to, like... Remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this. But, you know, obviously every now and then it's good to remind people that you're doing other stuff. That sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah. All the links are in the description below. Or maybe not all of them. I don't know. Go check my Twitter. This is going to come up way later. This video is going to be, like, super duper scheduled for the future. Point is, go follow the stuff. You know what it is. TikTok, all that stuff. If you are interested, because I will be putting more effort into growing that stuff. Just for funsies, basically. Just because I want more stuff to do on my days off, you know. To make content for fun. Don't even know if it's going to be gaming related. I have some ideas for like TikTok that are basically just going to embrace my really weird sense of humor. Kind of thing. Which could be fun. Little skits, maybe, although skits can be extremely cringy if you don't do them right, which I know, but skits, maybe not skits. I don't know. Point is, go follow that stuff if you're interested. And check out the Patreon, too, and the Discord, and the Twitter, and the TikTok, and the Snapchat, and all the stuff. Go check it all out. Whee! Ba-ba, zabado, zabado, zabado. But yeah, welcome back to our Skyrim playthrough. We're gonna warm up with this. I always like hunting for word walls. Just fun for me to complete a dungeon and then, you know, get a reward, i.e. a word, a reward wall. A reward wall. See what I'm trying to do there? Okay, we got a door over there. Taking all the gold from all the urns. So don't yell at me. Boom, boom, zoo-doo-doo. Millennia on beat. Yeah, we were discussing... Somebody said that, like, Dark Souls bosses were, like, programmed to attack on, like, a 4-4 time signature or something, because the Dancer attacks on, like, a 3-4 time signature. And I was like, yeah, I don't really know about that. Because, like, that would mean they'd have to program the entire game to basically be, like, a rhythm game, pretty much. But... yeah, Millennia on beat. What a terrifying idea. Yeah, I'm doing an Elden Ring playthrough off camera, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do everything like Millennia. I've already done it. It's definitely checked off in my mind, but it would be good to de-rust going for Millennia. About to do Radon, which is going to be another major point of practice. I am sure. I'm trying to do everything else before Radon, though, because... Although they nerfed Radon, so he's not nearly as tough as when it first came out. And the nerfs were huge, too. I was very surprised to learn what they did to my boy, which is probably my favorite fight in all of Soulsborne games ever. And then they nerfed the crap out of him because everybody cried about it. Kind of sad. And that was probably with all the raid summons, too, which, yeah, we did not summon. We fought him until we beat him. Same thing with Millennia. Picked up a jug. Get rid of the jug. I don't want the jug. I don't want the jug. I don't want the jug. Pressure plate, but we have the perk, right? So we don't trigger the pressure plates. My nose is itchy once again. Boom, boom. Ba-da-da. It's a Draugr. It's a Draugr. These people used to worship the ancient dragons. Ba-da-do. Ba-da-da-da. Do-do. Do-do-do. Unexpected Bagel. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Unexpected Bagel's always nice. Zoo-doo, zoo-doo-doo, zoo-doo-doo. We also got the stealth roll. Gotta remember the stealth roll. Gotta remember the stealth roll. Gotta remember the stealth roll. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah. Whoop. Shot through the back, and you are dead. Draugr, you give undead a bad name. Do-do-do. Thank you. Okay, we got more Draugr shuffling about. Whoop. You can tell because he doesn't have any equipment on, he's going to be an easy kill. If he had, like, you know, the more equipped they are. This sounds obvious, but your brain learns to, like, recognize, oh, he's like a base level Draugr. Okay, not going to be scared. The Mirror. I've already read that skill book. Not sure what that improves. Okay, this guy is alive. Yeah, I really wish there was a system in Skyrim to, like, where if you landed shots on certain parts, like headshots, it was a guaranteed crit or something. It would add such a nice little layer to the gameplay that does not currently exist. I'm sure it exists in a mod. Everything exists in a mod. Okay, do we have this selected? We do. Find the source of power. Forsaken Cave. Blow, 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 now, now. Bow, now, now. Bow, now, now. Horaloo is my favorite. Horaloo is an epic fight. It's true. It's Hora true. Yeah, I would say Radon. I love his design. I love his arena. I love his weapons. His weapons are probably my favorite weapon, too, out of all the games. Yeah, I mean, Radon, when we got to Radon in our first playthrough on Twitch of Elden Ring, it truly was an epic moment. I really wish I could dissect the part of me that gets salty and just can appreciate it, because it's just like, oh, I just want to win. I just want to win. I just want to win. So I did get salty because it took forever to beat him. But, you know, it was definitely one of those that, like, after the fact, I'm like, oh my god, that was amazing. That was truly an epic boss. Oh my god, knows if you were not itchy for like one stream, that would be super epic. Also, Yen, I can't... You always put your foot perfectly so that they can't see you. Every time. There we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, I am. I've done Altus. I'm at that gravity beast, whatever he's called. But things were just getting way too tough. Haven't done the Volcano Manor yet. And then did everything in Caelid except for Radon. So I don't know. I'm trying to do I did the underground thing too. So I'm not sure like what is left outside of Radon and the Volcano Manor. I guess they're around the same level anyways. In order to complete. So it probably doesn't matter too much. Boom, bum, 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 bum. See, both of these guys have armor. Thus, They are liars. Anyone live in LA? Y'all have a crazy city. Oh, are you in? Well, yeah, I knew you were going to LA for a business thing. Whoop. Are you there now? I guess so. Yeah. Didn't realize it was that soon. Ba bum bum bum. Yeah, I used to have driving anxiety. I don't really anymore, but like one thing that I'm sure would drive me crazy is trying to drive in that city. Woo! Only heard horror stories. Woo! Forsworn arrows. Woo! Woo! That was great. Woo! Shot through the heart, and you are supple ancient Nord bow. Supple. Is that like a mod thing? Is that a creation? Is that an Anniversary Edition thing? Been following your YouTube for years, I think. Been meaning to follow you here, and you were in my recommended channels today. Well, thanks for the follow, Unexpected Bagel. Welcome to the community. Gah. Shot through the heart. Oh, that's true, yeah. That is the thing in Fallout. Maybe they wanted to keep them separate. I don't know, you could still have, like, targeted. You just don't have VATs. You know, you could still target the enemies. You land the shots good, you don't bad, whatever. But that could be why. VATs is definitely part of Fallout's identity. Beat Radigan in 5 minutes, spent the next 10 minutes chasing the Elden Beast, but I beat it first try. Nice, nice. Do 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 do. Kitty cam command. Say that 5 times fast. Yen, can you move your? She like perfectly blocks the camera with her foot. Move your foot. Keep it down there. There you go. Very underwhelming final boss, but all the final Souls bosses are pretty underwhelming. Soul of Cinder, even Gwyn. It's connecting to chat. Yeah. Okay, hopefully we're good, because I have to like reconnect to chat there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the true definition of underwhelming Souls boss is Demon Souls. That's just... Maybe, I'm sure they were going for something with that, but like, that was just such a disappointment getting to that. But all Demon Souls bosses are extremely simple, but... That's the only one I truly was dissatisfied with. The other one, I don't mind if a final boss is kind of like... more sad than like epic or whatever. Sekiro has an amazing final boss, especially if you do the one path. Dark Souls 3 has a great final boss. Bloodborne, pretty good. Not as good as Sekiro. Not as good as Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is a great boss. Dark Souls 3 Ring City DLC, amazing boss. I didn't mind... I don't know. I don't mind like gimmicky type stuff as much as other people, as long as it looks cool. So, Elden Beast or whatever. I was fine with that. I don't really care. Although, yeah, I probably would choose to take a crazy epic over-the-top boss if I had the choice, as opposed to Elden Beast and Radigan. Duh. Ba 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 za da 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 da. LA San Fran Monday and Tuesday. I'm back now, thankfully. Oh wow. Oh dang, in and out, huh? Did you get some in and out? I guess it doesn't matter now. I remember when I went to California, it was like I have to get in and out. I have to. But now it's here, so it doesn't even matter. Hope it was a good trip, Mr. Kodami. Hope it was a good trip. Dirty zadida za ba da da zadida do da da miss Florida. That's something I've never said, being from Florida for 23 years. I don't miss a thing about Florida. I would like to have a family someday and go down to all the attractions and kind of see how they've evolved over time, though. That would be fun. But outside of that, do not miss Florida on any level. Outside LA says, generally California is the worst place in America if you aren't wealthy as hell. I've heard some opposite stuff. I follow some people through the Twitch sphere that live in California. They seem to love it. I mean, it's one of those states that has literally everything in it, kind of like Colorado and Florida. I don't know. I feel like I personally didn't like Florida because I was a nerd that stayed home and played video games all day, so I didn't get out and see much of it outside of all the tourist attractions. But I feel like, if I was who I was now and went back to Florida, I would definitely appreciate it a lot more. Although I would hate the weather. Absolutely hate the weather. Yeah, I feel like California is one of those that, I mean, there's something for everybody. Yeah, obviously, the people, a lot of people hate the people, of course. Notoriously snooty and vapid and fake, etc., etc. But, I don't know. I feel like if I lived in California, I could definitely enjoy it, for sure. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum. It was a normal Skyrim thing. What the heck are these guys doing? What are you boys doing? Caelid's one of the hardest areas in all of Elden Ring for me. I don't really find Caelid. Yeah, Caelid's kind of weird to me because, like, yeah, everybody says. Everybody says Caelid, we don't go to Caelid. There's like memes and stuff. I've never found Caelid. It's like supposed to be that way, obviously, because it's like red and cancerous. But in terms of actual difficulty compared to the other areas, I guess it's like Weeping Peninsula, Limgrave, kind of the same, and then Liurnia, and then Caelid. But outside of that, I mean, I never thought Caelid was like unplayable or like too difficult or anything. It's got some crazy enemies, sure, but like every place does. Bum 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 ba-dum boom. Okay, that goes up there. Can we go inside this? Need you to activate, my dude. Need you to activate. It does it once and then it doesn't do it again? It's kind of weird. Okay. Zero bail makes no sense. It really is the Wild West. Sure. I think Nishandra was a lame last boss. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I tend to always die to all the bosses that people consider free. Pinwheel's killed me many times. Like, all the gimmicky free bosses, they always find a way to kill me. So things like Nishandra, people are like, oh, it's too easy. It's like, I've died to Nishandra so many times. I think it's just because of my play style. It's basically just run in, bonk my head on everything until it dies. But, yeah, as far as main final bosses go, yeah, Nishandra's not too great. Kind of lame. Did get in and out, dude. It's way better in Cali than it is here. Yeah, I think I agree, because when I went to San Francisco, where the hell did I even go? I think San Francisco. I think I flew into San Francisco. Whoa. I made sure the limo driver let me get in and out, which I felt terrible for because it took forever. Like, he was such a cool guy. And he was like, oh, yeah, while you're here, get it. But then it took forever, and I felt so bad. But, yeah, it was really good. I was very happy with it. Then I had it in, like, Vegas, and I was like, it's okay. And then I had it here maybe once. Have I ever even had it here? I refuse to go to places that have lines like that. Like Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out. Like, I will not. I don't care how efficient they are. It's just like, it's never worth it to me. So I don't even know if I've had it here, but yeah, that one time in California was way better than any other time I've had In-N-Out for sure. Ba, 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 wee. Who do we got? Out of the box. Huh? Nobody even popped out. I was in the Panhandle near Bama. Near Bama. You mean Texas, right, GV? What about Texas? What's up, Slim? Welcome in. Just in LA last week. Must have had In and Out 3 times, except I'm sure it's bad for you. It's probably not good. It's a cheeseburger. 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 Do we have no boss here? That's pretty disappointing. Who the hell is this? Is that a dragon priest? What? Corral mill? Who the hell is this? Curel mill? He just did disarm and he hit his friend, I think. I don't know who Dylan is. Stop mentioning Dylan. I have no idea who that is. Who the heck is Dylan? Ah. Where you going, boy? Where you going, boy? Whoop. Corral mill? I do not remember this guy. Does he have, like, nothing? Probably just has nothing, just named. There's no, like, book or anything about him? The heck? Hoop, boop, bia. Hoop, boop, bia. Alright, give me a good word, good word. No whammies, no whammies. Good word, good word. Leech, marked for death. That is a good word. I'll take that. Leech, drain vi... Oh, that's right. This one's like glitched. Marked for death is like glitched or whatever. Gold necklace of minor sure grip. Hollowed dwarven bow. Iron armor of health. Wait, so do we get both words now? Mark for death. No, we only get 2. What? Yeah, marked for death is one of those like weird glitched shouts or something. I forget why, but it said we got 2, but we got 1 from the Dark Brotherhood, and then this one. And then we only have 2 here. So I don't know why, but yeah, amazing shout. Came into super duper duper. Was very helpful in our legendary playthrough. Because it basically just like permanently starts reducing people's defense until they're like sponges. Or not sponges. The opposite of sponge. You know, easy to kill is what I'm trying to say. Squishy. Okay, that goes that way. Hello. And then this goes this way. Let's put a quest on. Morning never comes. It's telling me to go that way, so let's go see what this is about. Crackheads right off base. They were hilarious. It definitely stays relevant if you go there later on. Bro, I completely agree. Pinwheel has smoked my ass so many times. Yeah, I mean, my playstyle is literally just to run into things and start whacking. I don't typically think before I act, especially in, like, Souls games. So I feel like that's why I get killed a lot of the time. By silly bosses. The heck is this? There's like a rock wall there. Is this like related to the companions? I don't think so. But how do we open this? I'm curious now. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh well. Let's go. I don't think In and Out is as good as its hype. No, definitely not. Their fries need to be better, honestly, for the hype that they get. I do love that animal-style stuff, and on the fries it's good, but, like, the fries themselves are nothing special. I do think the burgers are delicious, but yeah, I've only had, like, 2 or 3 times in my life. It's good. It's good. But, yeah, having it in California was a heck of a lot better than wherever else I had it, especially Vegas. I remember that was just kind of like, oh, that was okay. Nothing great. What the heck is this door back here? I'm super confused by this. Waffle House is what? Why is there a door here? It doesn't even lead to anything. What the hell? Does anybody know what this is? There's like some random door here. I don't know. Must be related to a quest or something that I'm forgetting. In-N-Out is good in Cali, but it isn't. Oh my god, guys, it's so good. No, I mean, for sure. But the first time I had it, I was very happy. I was like, yeah, that was definitely worth... Well, again, I felt bad because it took forever with the guy that was driving me around. But it was quite delicious, I remember. I was referred to that time I went insane and thought... Oh, I thought you were from Texas, right? Nope. Literally just driven through the tip. I think that's it. I've technically been inside of Texas, but for nothing significant, unfortunately. Whee! There's no fast food worth waiting in a line wrapped around the building. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I do love Chick-fil-A, but I refuse to go anywhere near lunch hours or anything like that. Okay, what else we got? Constance Michelle, Queen Bee statue, Thieves Guild. Kill the bandit leader located at Robbers Gorge. Who the heck is that? Let's go see. And then we'll do some Dark Brotherhood. I'm just curious who this is. Because we've been to Robbers Gorge. I remember that. Waffle House has its own religion. I've literally never been to a Waffle House. I've heard good things, though. Heard it's very good for that, you know, super casual dining experience. I'll hit my horse. Whoop. Bandit Thug. See, like, why is this not considered a sneak attack? But now it is. So confusing. Yabba dabba doo, dabba 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 dabba doo. Yield? Skyrim belongs to the Nords. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Gee! What's this? Horse just ran into me and exploded. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, the rocks. Crap, forgot about the rocks. Dylan is Carl Weathers' character from Predator. Oh, Dylan. I guess the Draugr are just fans of Predator. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Not big on 80s movies, but... Not big on 80s action movies, but... 'Twas pretty good. 'Twas pretty good. Okay, this guy is going to be terrifying. Probably want to kill him with something else. Probably want to kill all these other guys first. Okay, let's go ahead and level up. Blee, blue, blah, blah, blah. Yo, GV, I meant to ask, what did you think about the magic items from Saturday? Freaking loved them. I mean, honestly, man, there's, like, nothing that I could, like... It's one of those situations where I'm enjoying my time so much with the D&D campaign that it's like, you know, I'm somebody that always like, okay, but if I had to nitpick, what would I... But it's one of those things where it doesn't even matter because it's just so much fun. And I love situations like that, yeah, where you get, like, a choice of magical items and stuff to play around with. Always a big fan of that sort of thing. And I'll explain them in a second. Blah, blah. You are 40% hard to detect when sneaking. Okay. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Kodami is my IRL friend and dungeon master for our D&D campaign. And, yeah, he gave us a... We have a, what the hell? He's gonna kill me in one hit. Oh, he's gonna kill me in one hit. We basically have a little character called Bone Jangles, who is, yeah, kind of like a skeleton, you know, an intelligent skeleton we found in some dungeon somewhere. He's kind of like a little mascot of our group. And, yeah, we found out Saturday that he has the ability to create magical items. So he basically created a magical item for each of us. Did we choose? No, we didn't choose this one. Because a similar thing happened near the start of the campaign, where we had a choice between two different magical artifacts from our employer. But yeah, this time, yeah, Bone Jangles created 4 magical items for each of us. So for our Ranger Lizard Folk, that's the race, right? Lizard Folk. For our Ranger Lizard Folk, he made a... Was it a bow? It was a bow, right? When you shoot an arrow, it can split into a cone of smaller arrows for like a little AoE damage thing. For our... what is... Poison, 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 poison. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do that. For our... What is Wannabe Spidey? What is his class called? He's doing a critical role class. Kind of like a Witcher where you hurt yourself and then you get buffs. Human Blood Hunter. Yes, Blood Hunter. Yeah, so for our Blood Hunter, he got a... this was sick. I was like coming back from the bathroom and I was like, what the hell? Sounds amazing. It was like a sword with a hilt with a black hole. Whatever you put into the black hole. Key to Robber's Cove. Dragon Plate Insulated Cuirass. Oh. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. I don't think we really care about... I mean, insulated cuirass. It doesn't even have... Is this Creation Club or no? I don't know. Doesn't have, like, any enchantments. Not really sure. Okay, let's come back to Robber's Gorge because we need to offload some of the stuff. But yeah, whatever you put, any material you put into the hilt, the black hole, basically it'll take on. And now I thought it would take on the property of something, you know. For instance, I was like, oh, you should put your blood in it, and I was expecting like some sort of like bleed effect or something. But it just added damage to his damage rolls. But the way Kodami described it, I'm assuming it does more than that. I don't know though, because it was adding. He tried like 3 different things, and they all added like 1 to his damage rolls. But based on the description of the item, I was like, okay, it seems like there's more to this, but we didn't see the effect of that. And then, for our Bard, he got a pipe that... This was the coolest one. The pipe was the coolest one by far to me. Where basically it was like a... I don't know if this didn't exist already, Kodami's a genius, because this is such a cool item. But it was like a pipe of misspelling or something. So it's like, you take any spell, like Mage Hand is a spell, and then you change one letter, like you could, change the M to an R. So now it's Rage Hand, and now it does something different. So obviously you could do a million different things depending on whatever you choose. And then, it's up to the DM's discretion what happens. So I don't know if that's Kodami's original idea or not, but like I was like, holy crap, that's so clever. Hollow Dwarven Bow. Goodbye. Bandit Iron Shield of Waning Magic. Goodbye. And then what I got was basically a JoJo stand power, which I was delighted by. Where basically I got gauntlets, because I'm a paladin, dragonborn paladin, that when I hold, let's say I hold like a rock and like a table, they'll both be fused, kind of like Tears of the Kingdom's fuse ability, And then, yeah, they'll be like fused together. Yeah, thank you. So very sick, very exciting moment. I'm really trying to think of, I didn't really have any opportunities to use them yet. I was like really excited to try and figure out something to do that on, but the encounters we had after didn't really present that for me yet, but I'm sure I will find. I've already got some crazy ideas for what I'm going to be using those gauntlets for. Movoth's Boots, Necklace of Flame Suppression, Necromancer's Amulet, Ring of Master. Lucha spells cost 30% less to cast, increases your stamina by 20 points, sneaking is 20% better. Was our ring? Oh, that's way better. Put that on. Ring of Minor Striking, Shrouded Armor and Boots and Hand Wraps. My god, we have so much crap. I hate when I have this much inventory stuff. Drunken High. Yeah, same. It's kind of crazy. I'm living the Kind of crazy. I'm living the straight edge life, but I've honestly never felt better physically. I really enjoy not smoking weed and not drinking alcohol currently. Don't know if that'll pass, but if it does, that's fine. I'll just try to obviously keep everything within moderation. But yeah, I used to be drunk a lot back, in my early 20s and stuff, and Denny's would be the big one. Denny's would be the big go-to after the bar or whatever. Go eat some food. Fishing maps. Gen's doing the rabbit washing thing. Homestead for sale. Letter from Edward. Shogar's robot tool. Line and lure. Okay, let's go sell stuff at 2 areas, then we'll come back and drop all the rest of the stuff we need to sell off. Which is the one thing I don't like about Skyrim. It's just so hard to offload all your stuff if you don't have the speech perks. Shotgun bow, human blood hunter. Bottega Louis, that is a solid 11 out of 10. Yeah, I wish we had a freaking restaurant here that we loved as much as that. There's some that are like 8s. But there's just not one restaurant here that I'm like, oh yeah, that one, that's my favorite restaurant. It just doesn't exist.
Oh, a bit of
some solid ones though.
A bit of that.
Bit of this and a bit of that. Burp, 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 burp. Goodbye. Burp, burp, burp. Goodbye. Goodbye. Orcish arrow, pickaxe, staff of fire, bolts, supple ancient Nord bow. Compared to Zephyr, the damage is higher here, but this is probably faster DPS anyways. Okay, boopity, zoopity, boopity, yeah. Let's go to the guy in Whiterun. LA known for French food? I feel like LA is known more for Mexican food more than anything, right? I feel like there's a lot of Mexican influence in LA specifically, since it's the lower part of California. Closer to Mexico, I would assume. But it's also like I would imagine California as a whole is just a very, you can find any sort of food there, and I'm sure it's like an extremely high octane, high competitive restaurant area. That's what I would assume. I don't know. I've never been to LA. I think I flew into San Francisco and drove north.
I work with my mother.
I don't even remember what I was doing there. I mean, I remember what I was doing there. I don't remember where I was specifically. Insulated matters more in survival mode for staying warm. Oh, I see. That makes sense. The sword will take on properties. I just didn't want him to be super OP by putting unlimited blood into his sword. I want to encourage him to do different interesting things. Can't claim that idea. I saw it on Reddit. Oh, okay. Still, it was, yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's so cool. I love that.
I assure you,
yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, the way you talked about it, I was like, it sounds like you put things into and it does different things. But he was just rolling a +1 on everything, and I was like, huh, interesting. I wonder if that does more. I wonder, yes I do. I wonder, how about you? Vampire boots, royal armor. Boop, boop. Yoop. Okay, anybody else to sell? I guess we can go to Tanilla, do the Thieves Guild stuff. Yeah, that would probably make sense. Let's go to Tanilla, or is it Tanilia? It's one of the two. I think I was always confused by that. Get creative with that fuse thing. I have cool ideas on how it can be utilized. Oh, no, you don't got to worry about that. You know me, I'm somebody that likes everything to be balanced when it comes to games. So I definitely don't want to, I fuse my hand to the floor, and then also gravity, and now, technically I could fuse to gravity, and now everything is, definitely not going to do anything like that, but, Yes, I am very much looking forward to utilizing the fuse gauntlets. What are they called? They had a name, right? Fenrir's... Yeah, it was Fenrir's something.
I want to talk to you.
What, dude?
You're pretty tough. I respect that.
Fenrir's Bond.
Bringing in a lot of
Ah,
coin
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
guild, making us look good too. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
So you're part of a bandit clan.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Okay, I don't care.
Always a
I don't need your backstory, my friend. Sorry. Collect bounty, but we gotta go back to whatever it's called, and then return the Queen Bee statue. Let's do that. So if you don't know, in the Thieves Guild, every main quest has a collectible that you can give to Delvin Mallory, which I didn't know for the longest time. And then you get extra monies. I'm a year vape free. I still get cravings sometimes. It was definitely better. Good job on cutting those things out. Hey, congrats to you, man. Yeah, I don't know. I really had no need for it, you know. It's actually pretty surprising. I've always thought of alcohol as just a fun augmenter, but one day I just didn't care anymore. And it's like, why not just err towards health at that point? And then marijuana just always is pretty much a net negative for me, no matter how I use it or when. So that was an easy decision.
But yo, guess, he just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without
The
telling
thick
you
of
which way he's
things.
up. Am I right?
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So,
Wait, bruv. We're going to get along nicely,
plenty of
bruv.
extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Imperial City mentioned, which you obviously visit frequently in Oblivion. What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
What's crazy is he's actually right. A curse. What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Can I sell this Queen Bee statue to you?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty.
Well,
If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
Queen Bee, 500 gold. Not bad. Okay, so if you don't know how the Thieves Guild works, basically they made it different from all the other guilds for some reason. They put all the like budget into this guild because you need to do like I think 10 specific job. You need to do like 10 miscellaneous repeatable jobs for like each hold. I think there's 4 holds. And once you do that, you get like a specific job for each one of those 4 holds, and that's how you have to like actually rebuild the Thieves Guild, which a lot of people probably, I assume, skip because it's like such a boring, repetitive process. But yeah, if you want to fully complete the Thieves Guild, you have to do all that crap. Okay, retrieve your Thieves Guild armor from Tanilia, not Tanilla, Tanilia. Where's she at? It's the face
Suppose I
sculptor.
can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest.
Have a good meeting, Jenna. Never understood going out drinking as a hobby, so much money to destroy your liver and eardrums. It was pretty fun. I mean, I've had a lot of fun times out on the town with the boys and whatever. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change it. It was a lot of fun. I've had some real fun, memorable times. Some iffy times as well. Getting in with interesting crowds. Because sometimes you start one place and you end up at somebody's house and you're like, oh, these are kind of dangerous people. But, you know, early 20s especially. It was a fun time. But, yeah, very expensive and not good for your health, of course. What are you talking about? You must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients.
Damn, okay.
But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Galathil. No. So I think they added her with what? Dawn Guard? They added the ability to restructure your character, which I think is always a good thing. Especially as somebody like me who's like really wants a perfect looking character, and if I made a mistake, I can go back and change it. But, hello.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Why is
Well,
that?
looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Okay. Meant I can't claim the pipe of Miss Pell. I will claim his sword, though. Yeah, those, I mean, yeah, they were all cool. I just, the pipe, I think, was like, ooh, that's like, how have I never thought of that before, sort of thing. Do you have any joints that have been crunchy since starting the gym? Yes. Not since starting the gym, but before, and I don't know what the hell is going on. In fact, this is a good moment to talk about that in case anyone's a doctor and hears this and has insight to offer, but we'll talk about that after this. Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Thieves Guild boots and armor and gloves and hood. What do you give me for these?
I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Oh, interesting. It says we brought somebody. You talk to her and it gives you the unusual gem quest. That's kind of weird. Okay, she's got a lot, right? Oh, she's only got 1,000 gold. Ugh. How do you offload this crap, man? Do you really have to invest points into freaking speech? Okay, bye-bye, 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 and bye-bye, and bye-bye. Yeah. Alright. We'll just have to store the rest of the stuff. So we get the Thieves Guild hood. Prices are 10% better. Meh. We got the Thieves Guild gloves. Lockpicking is 50% easier. Meh. Thieves Guild boots. Pickpocket success is 50% better. Eh. Thieves Guild armor. Carrying capacity increased by 20 points. Eh. This stuff gets improved over time, which it definitely needs to be, because that is some sad stuff.
Until next time.
Okay. And what else we got? Collect bounty. Speak with Constance. Jarl Falkreath, leader of the companions. And then we've got No Stone Unturned, the classic. Bring it to Vex at the Thieves Guild for appraisal. Bring the unusual gem to Vex in the Thieves Guild. I don't really care about this, though, right now. Yeah, so.
Need a few spare septums? I got the
Spoiler alert. The unusual gems are from the Crown of Berenzia, which ties to Morrowind. You have to find, like, all 21 or 24 stones or something. Which is everybody's like, one of everybody's favorite mods is putting a location for each one, which I personally disagree with. I don't think, you know, like everyone's going to look up the areas, obviously, but I guess I find it more fun to, they're usually quest related, so I guess I find it more fun to like do these quests, find, oh, a stone, oh, a stone, oh, a stone, but then it sucks going back and trying to get the ones you did not get. But yeah, I don't mind that quest as much as other people, I guess. No stone unturned. Okay, let's go back to that one place, because I don't think we fully explored it. Where the heck was that? Blah. This one? Robber's Gorge, yep. Oh yeah, do you have any joints that become crunchy? Yeah, so I don't know if I'm... Yeah, if any doctors are listening, or anybody with medical advice, whatever. I don't know what the heck. I don't know if I'm, like, sleeping wrong or something, but my shoulders and arms have started to hurt, like, not crazy, but, like... Oh, they're back already? Jesus. Like, yeah. A good example is when I do tricep extensions, you take the dumbbell and you put it behind your kind of neck and you kind of, like, you know, extend it backwards to work your triceps. And right there, yeah, there's, like, a definite... It's like a pain, you know? It's like a pain in the... muscles. I don't even know how to describe it. It freaking sucks. And like left arm and right arm specifically. And shoulders. It feels like I'm sleeping on them incorrectly, basically. So I don't know. But yeah, I need to figure that out. I think I'm gonna try to sleep on my back. Because sleeping on your back is the healthy way to do it, right? So I think I'm gonna try it. Because I sleep on my stomach. So I think I'm gonna try to convert to back sleep. And then hopefully that'll fix itself. But yeah, that's about it to answer your question. Just kind of like arm and shoulder a little bit tightness. I don't know how to really explain it. Kind of sucks though. The Black Arrow version 2. Mostly cut alcohol too. One day I just jumped all my alcohol out to get rid of the habit and temptation. Now I only drink beer every once in a while with friends. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I woke up one day and I just had zero interest in drinking. I'm very happy because obviously it saves money, health, all that stuff. But, you know, I'm totally in belief that obviously you can have anything within moderation. It's fine. I just, didn't need it anymore one day. And hopefully, yeah, and I was not thinking that would, I was like, okay, let's try to go like a week or something. I was not thinking it would last me months. So hopefully I just never go back, because honestly, it's pretty useless at this point for me. It's nice to have a beer, but I can do that with non-alcoholic beers, obviously. What's up, Sam Joy? Welcome in. Bandit Leader's Journal. Idiots, bro, deer, and herd were at each other's throats again today and nearly came to blows. The whole camp is on edge. I've ordered an extra ration of meat, but unless this fighting stops, we'll tear ourselves apart. Rumor is that Herd's gathering followers for a mutiny. Brodier's not stupid. He's probably doing the same just for insurance. I'd killed them both myself, but the camp's split right down the middle. If I tried, there'd be a knife in my back within a week. I can't take this anymore. I've begun skimming a little gold from the take, bringing it down here when I can. If I can scrape enough together, I'll make a run for it, head down river to Dragon Bridge. Brodier's getting suspicious. I caught him poking around in the cove this afternoon. I don't think he found my stash, but it's not safe here. I took the boat out tonight and stowed it on the island to the south, by the old tree stump. Had a good haul this week, another caravan or two, and I can finally get out of here, and not a moment too soon. But they never get out. They're too addicted to the bandit lifestyle. They know nothing else. I don't remember what the heck is down here. Is there anything interesting? It's just a cave, and I'm assuming we can find the boat he's talking about over this way. Are you going to fully restore the Thieves Guild? Probably, yeah. I kind of am enjoying Skyrim a lot. Kind of at least want to do the Thieves Guild completely. Maybe other stuff, we'll see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I see a chest over there. Oh, did he mention like some sort of score? Maybe. Yep. Elven Arrows Gold, Mass Paralysis, that's good. Glass Bow of Diminishing. Ooh. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay. Bounty from Osselfur. Who the heck is that? On your stomach, do you sleep with your arms under your head? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably that, honestly. Yeah, I sleep kind of lying down on my stomach, kind of like this sort of thing. One arm like this, or pushed under me, and then one arm kind of like in front of me, like that. So, that's probably what's doing it. I need to, convert. Because I do, yeah, I'm trying to add, you know, little positive things to my life bit by bit, so sleeping form would be a good Edition. Belly sleep with one arm under the pillow and one leg bent is annoying. Yeah, that's what sucks is I've been lately trying to be like, okay, I'm going to sleep like this. I'm going to make a habit of it. But then it's always like, but it's so much more comfortable the other way. But it's causing, tricep extensions to hurt and some other exercises. And it just doesn't feel good. So tricep extension specifically feels like I am damaging my arm to complete the set near the end of the sets, which I do not like, obviously.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
The bandit leader at Robbers Gorge is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
100 gold. Wow.
Until next time.
Wow. Okay, speak with the Jarl of Fuck. Okay, that's Hearthfire. That's Hearthfire. That's Companions. DLC, main quest, DLC, later on, Mages Guild, Civil War, Dampened Spirits, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, and Stones of Brunzia. Okay, let's do Dark Brotherhood, but also every time we go to a town, I'm going to try to remember to see if there's any new Anniversary Edition stuff. So let's wait until daytime. Skyrim job, my favorite. What's up, Lyndall? I remember asking you what your name was.
Please don't mind.
Lyndall's awesome brain. Yeah, Lyndall. Got to be. Give it 20 years, and you can replace your bad shoulders with cybernetics. Yeah, I don't know if I would be a Gannic in that world or not.
Wait, I know you.
Why do they keep saying this? Do I have a... They only say that if you have a bounty, right? But it's got to be low enough that they won't actually find you. Yeah, I probably would be a Gannic, maybe. I don't know. It would kind of suck if everybody was, like, cybernetically augmented, and I was just like, no thanks. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, flying and anything remotely related to surgery. Two biggest no-nos for me. So, I don't know. Probably be able to just get over it, though. Thaumaturgist Hut, Thonier's Moorside Inn. I think we've already checked this place out, but gotta make sure. Gotta get that. Sweet sound of Nernroot. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, I love it. Okay, so every time we go to a new place, let's check the inns, see if we see any books or anything lying around. I feel like we did this one.
Such a welcome sight in dreary old Morthal. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
Thanks. I forget what's his deal? Lurbuck. He's got some deal, right? Ba 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 na 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 na. Ba ba ba. Fishing map Hjalmarch. There we go. That's something. Watcher of Stones. Fall from Glory. Songs of the Return, Volume 7. Songs of the Return, Volume 19. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. Alduin is real. Reminds me of driving to Kansas. There was always a billboard that would say, Jesus is real. It's like, okay. Sure. Why do you got to try so hard to get me to believe that, huh?
Watch what you're doing.
The Windhelm letters. Okay, then these guys will give us stuff too. What's up?
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Blur. Bounty added. Map updated. Kill the giants. That's just vanilla content, right? What do you got for sale? Business slow.
Good day.
Okay, so I don't think we got anything from this, unfortunately. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Sure, there would be plenty of people who refused to alter their bodies if that technology really became readily available. Well, especially if it was like Cyberpunk world, where it's all disgusting, dim, cyber... What are they called? Ripper docs. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Such a weird juxtaposition. Highly advanced technology while also, like, in a dystopian world. Okay. Let's do Morning Never Comes. Astrid has given me my first major contract. I am to contact Weary, the apothecary's assistant in the Hag's Cure in Markarth. Weary has apparently performed the Black Sacrament and is trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. We've literally never even been to Markarth yet. Wow, it's crazy. There's something that happens when you enter it. If you're quick enough, you can stop it. Especially if you know that it's coming, obviously. I think you're right about the pain you're having. The pain could be a combination of your sleep position, but it could also be because the muscles you're working out are not strong yet. I do a lot of physical therapy. Exercises, what you're describing kind of sounds like when I start a new one. Those particular muscles are probably just not used to being worked so much right now. My gut tells me it's not that they're like weak and not used to, because I've been going to the gym. If we consider all the time within the past 5 years or so. Okay, this guy here, he's about to kill this woman.
I cannot bear you. God damn you. I die for my people.
Look at this guy. Yeah, he's about to kill that woman. Bum, 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 bum.
The Markarth City Guard have this all under control.
Uh-huh.
There are no forsworn here.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I heard some shouting about the Forsworn. That was it.
Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Is this your note? What does this mean?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Okay. Goodbye. So, what's his name? Eltris? Yeah. Eltris gives you Eltris's note. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Secret. Big giant quest there involving Markarth, which many people probably know about. Yeah, my gut. Yeah, because like we take a look at the past 5 years. Like I've gone consistently to the gym for like a long time. My gut is it's got to be sleep related because it's not a muscle. What do you call that? There's like a term for that. Some like fits or something. Like basically when you work out a muscle, you know, and then you feel the impact of that. Typically when you first start working out again, sort of thing. It's not that feeling. It's more so a tension within my arms that basically would come from, yeah, sleeping in a weird position, pretty much. Which I think is definitely what's going on. Like, I've definitely worked out a muscle and then, you know, felt muscle fatigue because of that or whatever. It's just a different sensation. Ba ba ba. Yeah, what up?
Why are you looking at me like that?
The Dark Brotherhood has come, Weary.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously. Now tell me what you need.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die.
He's dead.
I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. Because we found the place where he's at, I think for an Anniversary Edition thing. And we killed him. Actually, Elaine Dufont is already dead. I killed him.
What? Elaine is dead. I'm grateful. It's just this isn't at all how I imagined things would play out. There was Elaine, but I was considering more, and well, dead is dead, right? My thanks to you, assassin. Here's the gold I was going to pay for the job. You earned it, after all.
100 gold. Wow. So that's actually bad, because she gives you a side option. Huh. So you don't want to kill Elaine Dufont before you start this quest, I don't think, because, first of all, 100 gold's really low. That might be what she gives you anyways. But also, yeah, she wants you to kill, what is it, Nilsine Shattershield or whatever? Which she didn't even give us the option to now.
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
Well, that sucks. You just completely missed out on a bonus objective. I guess just gameplay. Maybe she doesn't reward you all that much. Yeah, okay. Also, how would we even know that that was Alain Dufont anyway? That's kind of funny. Like, it's not like... I mean, we could see his name when we hover over him, but... You know, in-game wise, like, how would Ruthier know that?
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
Okay, what up? Let's check out the inns and see if there's anything. Looter's Note. There's no good work in the Reach. The mines pay dung for wages, and the farm's even less than that. I thought I scored it big when I got a job working for this blind noble, but he fired me on account of me being a gloomy sort. He said he couldn't hear my smile. I don't even know what that means. My ears don't have teeth. Anyways, the short of it is, I'm tired of this life. I want some easy gold. There's an old tower south of here called Reachwin Eyrie that looks like it's full of loot. Me and a couple of others are thinking about raiding the place and nabbing everything that isn't bolted down. It's going to be first come, first serve. But if any of you other worthless drunks want to lend a hand, we could always use more. Is that not a quest? There we go. Mightier than the sword, yeah.
Unlike my husband Clepper, I watch after our guests.
That's crazy. Wow.
Is there something I can do for you?
Now you just tell me if you need something.
Blood do do ba do do do.
This is the
Silverblood Inn.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can.
Okay, I always forget. Yeah, is like this one is vanilla, but this one is AE. I don't know. I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Because I don't care about, obviously, the vanilla radiant stuff. It means nothing to me. Heard any rumors lately? But this just gives you side quests that are already in the game, right?
Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now.
Speak to Verulis about the Hall of the Dead? I don't remember there being a Hall of the Dead quest in Markarth. Heard any rumors lately?
Degain the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus.
Now that's a crazy quest. Heard any rumors lately?
Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Cool. All right, let's check the rooms, see if there's any books or stuff that we can interact with. Oh, sorry, didn't know it wasn't a new workout. Yeah, I don't know. Hope you get it figured out soon, though. Sometimes our bodies just don't work the way we want them to, and it sucks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm 99% sure it's the way I'm sleeping. I mean, I've never felt it before, but maybe I'm just 31 now, so it's just like having an effect for once. But I'm going to sleep on my back and then report back. We'll see. Crypt of the Heart draft. Ooh, Crypt of the Heart. What's this? I don't know if we've done this before. Yo, what's up, Colby House? Welcome in, Khajiit, Argonians, and all Myrrh. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Colby. Hope you've been well. Crypt of the Heart by Ariana Dumas. Sounds like a Breton, maybe. When it comes to tales of bravery and valor, few have a greater claim than the knightly orders of High Rock. Like the Knights of the Rose and Wayrest, many serve as royal guardians and protectors of the realm. It is through their defense of king and country that their fame resounds. Yet others swear an oath of a different kind. Not bound by the walls of their kingdom, they scour the hills in search of Reachmen, witches and forsworn, pledging to deliver justice where savagery and chaos rule. One such group refers to themselves as the Order of the Crypt. At first glance, the name might seem ironic, but the Crypt of Hearts they swore to protect went beyond the underground chamber in Shornhelm. The knights pledged to protect the hearts entombed in all of us, lest they be replaced with the briars of the unholy. Yet despite the air of nobility they carried, in the Reach these knights were known by a different name, the War Mages of Shornhelm. For they gave no mercy to the wicked, and the land they tread was riven with scars made of fire and sword. Why the knights chose to extend beyond the kingdom is a matter of debate. Much of it can be traced to a blood feud, and the death of a knight named Simon Rodain, tricked by the witch Dainala, a sister of the Beldama Coven. His heart was stolen and replaced with a briar heart. In retaliation, his acolytes drove the coven further and further east, killing any Reachman who would dare give them quarter. Yet in huts small and muddy with smoke, the oral histories tell a different story. They say Simon gave his heart willingly to the witch, and together they fled the wrath of both their clans, knowing they would receive neither understanding nor forgiveness. When Simon died, Daynala returned his heart to him and buried him at the altar where they wed. Such was the pain of her loss that she wept from the morning to the evening star, until her tears flooded the canyon below and became one with the river Karth. To this day, Simon's ghost is said to haunt the pass below his grave, watching over the river which bears his beloved's tears. Whether any of that is true or simply the embellishments of history, none can say with certainty. However, it is worth noting that the grave itself exists. Whether the heart inside belongs to Simon or another, it is a question for its keeper. I feel like we have done that, actually. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Hogni Red Arm. This is the guy with the bloodiest beef in the Reach, right? Okay, yeah, he's a part of an interesting quest, which I would like to do, because I haven't done those quests in a long time. Let's check all the rubes. Legend of Red Eagle. I've already done that. Ring.
I'm what you call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer.
Okay, show me some quests. Why don't you? Business ledger. Nothing on the end table. Nothing on the end table. Okay. Anything back here?
I don't know, my darling wife.
Need something?
No, I'm good.
It's rotten because the wood is cheap and it's so stale. Now we'll have to replace all the furniture before.
Where you at? Where you at? Nowhere, literally, really. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's reset that. Margaret. This is the girl that dies to the Reach guy, I think, if you don't save her. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think so, because you can inquire about her if you save her in that quest, which is quite interesting. Okay, let's go. What's up, Jed Cat? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Or is there any other inns around here? The Treasury House, Endon's house, Bandit house, Ogden's house. Silver Blood Inn, we just came from there. Guard Tower, the Warrens, the Hag's Cure, Smelter Overseer's house, Markarth Ruins, Hall of the Dead, Calchelmo's Tower, Laboratory, Understone Keep. Alright, that just might be it. Report back to Astrid. Okay, it's a little anticlimactic, having already killed Elaine Dufont. What up?
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
I did what had to be done. Nothing more.
Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature.
Is something wrong?
It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been, well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
Astrid, you're being a bit paranoid.
Maybe so, but healthy paranoia has saved this sanctuary before, and my gut's telling me that demented little fool is up to something.
What do you want me to do?
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
But that seems so disrespectful.
Be that as it may, we have no other choice. You need to remain unseen. Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
Any idea who would conspire with Cicero? Is there anything that I should know? What do you think Cicero's planning? What can you tell me about yourself?
Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin
Bum,
before Cicero and the
bum,
traitor
bum,
meet.
bum, ba-da-yum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Astrid has heard Cicero speaking with someone in whispered tones in the chamber of the Night Mother. She fears they're conspiring against the sanctuary, wishes me to eavesdrop on the conversation, to sneak into the chamber and hide in the coffin of the Night Mother. I think we can read his journals too now, if I remember correctly.
Been part of the Dark Brotherhood
Gotta find them though. Where the heck did he put those things? Where'd you put your journals, boy? Sacred Witness. I don't remember that being there. Do 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 do. Maybe the journals are not out yet? You'd think they would be. There he is. What's up, dude? Guess not. Okay. Let's do it.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallenroad. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
The Night Mother spoke to me. She said, I am the one.
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener!
Wait. No, I'm good. Wait, she said to tell you, darkness rises when silence dies.
She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to him! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
It's true. The Night Mother spoke to me. She said I was the one.
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yes.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
I must speak to someone named Armand Mortier in Wallenrood.
Armand Mortier? I have no idea who that is. But Wallenrood, that I have heard of. And I know where it is.
So I should go to Wallenrood. I should talk to this man.
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Oh, you are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Yeah, pretty much. Good job, little guy. The time has come. The time is nigh. Okay, we need to go talk to Mr. Nazir and get some side contracts.
And made it look like an accident.
Let's head over this way. What is up, Mr. Nazir?
So many contracts, so little time.
Astrid wanted me to see you about some more work.
Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Tell me about Hearn.
He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself.
Tell me about Lurbuk.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
I wonder how that worked. I won the lottery. Let's start with Lurbuk. But I am going to take a break. I shall return. Thanks for watching. And we're back. Okay. So we got a couple of quests here, I see. Contract kill Lurbuk, contract kill Hearn. Like hernia.
Reek of death, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I try to reek of death. Music is giving me Starfield vibes, and I know GV loves Starfield. There's potential for it, if it's actually improved on any level. What's up, King Lucky? What's up, Veil Worm? Is this Hollow Knight music I hear? Indeed it is. Hollow Knight music. The best. Walk to the grocery store and back because it's super nice out. I'm exhausted. What quest is he doing? Haven't tried Hollow Knight. Is it worth a play? Rate your piss. We're doing some contracts for Nazir for the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Rate my piss. It was a not mindful piss. I wasn't really mindful while I was pissing, enjoying the sensation. Zabada, bang. It's probably like 3 out of 10. It was, fine, just not memorable. Bum 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 bum. Haven't tried Hollow Knight. Is it worth a play? Yes. Hollow Knight is, in my opinion, a masterpiece when it comes to indie video games. I love Hollow Knight to the point where I've tattooed it onto my body. Do 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 ba da da ya za da da za da da za da da za da 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 da. What's up, Sham Raised? Welcome in. Welcome back, Jenna. Top 5 most memorable pisses. One stream when you took a break and said, I must piss, cracked me up. It's a part of the body we all must do. Do 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 ba da da ya za do da ya da 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 do do. Body ba za do do. Oh. Should be like human meat here. Raw beef. Do 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 do. Let's wait until the cover of darkness. Do 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 do. All right, Hernia, where you at? Bum 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 bum. Which way is he looking? Left or right? Can't tell. Ooh.
Help me! Help me! We are routed. Fall back.
How was that not a sneak hit at first? I have no idea. Key to Half Moon Mill lock pick. Into the water you go. We could kill his wife too, but I guess there's no real reason. She's also a vampire, right? In you go, my boy. Do 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 do. Okay, that was quite easy. Back to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
We need to talk.
Of course, Astrid. What is it?
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
The silence has been broken. Speak with Armand Motiere, who is a direct reference to, what is his name? Francois Motiere, also a part of the Dark Brotherhood in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Deal with a direct quest involving him.
Too much of an obsession these days.
So many contracts, so little time.
Lurbuck is dead.
Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual.
Hern is dead.
No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment.
Thank you. Are there any more contracts available?
Well, aren't we the eager one? Sorry to disappoint, but there's nothing. Try me again later.
Okay. The silence has been broken. Astrid has agreed to let me see Armand Motiere in the dungeon known as Vollenrud, as commanded by the Night Mother. I'm to speak with Motiere and find out what he wants. Speak with an almond mound Motiere. I wonder if we can find Cicero's journals just yet. Because they're quite interesting. But I don't know when they spawn. Banana, no, 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 no. Banana, no, no, no. Banana. When do these things spawn? Yeah, because they should be in here, I'm pretty sure. Banana, no, no, no. Boo doo 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 doo. I really like Astrid's voice. It's a good voice. Memorable. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Do do do. Da da da. Da da da. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Oh boy. The Lord Stone. Is that high enough on the mountain, I wonder? Yeah, we should be able to work our way backwards, hopefully.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ain't what a surprise. I mean, it could kill you all with the power of the voice, but I think I'll let you survive. Do 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 zo do do zo ba da da zo da 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 zo da da zo da da. Mangy mutts. Still more A. Bada 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 bada. Okay. Shiny hunting is going to be the death of me. Why can't the legendaries just be a different color? Just don't work like that. Really glad they did away with the dog whimpering in Skyrim. Did they? I guess so. Volunrude discovered. Ba ba bum ba bum bum. Boom bum bum boom bum bum boom bum bum. Heddick Volunrude's notes. Silenced tongues. I was skeptical, but it's obvious now. The old hymns had truth to them. The relief wasn't far from the entrance, just as they said. I've no doubt now that it hides the entrance to Kvenel's tomb. The two keys must be hidden somewhere nearby. Ceremonial replicas of Okeen and Edudge, favored weapons when Kvenel went into battle. I don't dare explore further without hiring bodyguards to accompany me, however. To think the tongue chieftain Kvenel could be entombed behind just a few feet of stone. The ancestor we scarcely believed was real. Twice damned for planning this foolish scouting trip. I should have hired those sellswords in the first place. Perhaps there's no need. This place is just a tomb after all, and there are no obvious signs of habitation. It isn't as though the 1,000-year dead will mind if I have a look around. Thought we were about to get a 1,000-year door reference there for a second. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba bum. You alive, bro? Or undead? Alive, undead? Unalive? I'm not sure you would call that animated, perhaps. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Don't remember if you can do this quest. I thought there was like prerequisites. Let's go meet our man first and foremost. What up?
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked.
The Night Mother heard your pleas, MATERIA.
Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries.
Go on.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor.
Dun, dun, dun. You want us to kill the Emperor of Tamriel?
That is correct. What I ask is no small thing, of course. But you represent the Dark Brotherhood. This is what you do, no? You must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. Now, it's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these. They need to be delivered to your superior. Rexus? The items.
Clapping sound, but no clapping animation.
Here. Here. The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Yeah, but trust me, buddy, it's a lot harder to sell something than it is to just say that it has value.
Something else you need?
So yeah, he did the Black Sacrament over here. Nice little detail.
Else you need?
Probably not. Ice arrow, lightning arrow, gold potion of stampment. No.
I have vowed to serve a man.
Didn't ask, friend. Did not ask, unfortunately. The silence has been broken. Amon Motier has commissioned the Dark Brotherhood to kill several people, all of which will lead to the assassination of a primary target, the Emperor of Tamriel himself. I am to report this information back to Astrid. Deliver the letter and amulet to Astrid. Now, I think there is something, because it's a sealed letter. So if you open this, I believe Astrid says something. I don't think it matters too much, but it's kind of interesting. Also, what did he give us? Apparel? This? Oh. Is this the Amulet of Kings? Jeweled amulet worth 1,000 gold, which is quite hilariously low for what he wants. No, the Amulet of Kings is like a big giant ruby, though. But it does look somewhat familiar, maybe just because I'm used to seeing it at this point. Bum, 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 bum. The silence has been broken. So yeah, you can read the letter if you want, but we're going to not read the letter and see what that does. Bum, 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 bum. It's hilarious when you walk up to somebody for a quest, no matter what game, and you're like, what up? Role-playing at its finest. It's exactly what our character would say, for sure. What's up, pestilent fellow? Welcome in.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want?
Motier wants us to kill the Emperor.
You're joking.
Show Astrid the amulet and sealed letter.
What's this?
The letter explains it all. The amulet is for expenses.
By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
200 years ago. Oblivion takes place 200, not 400, 200. Much closer. Surely the Night Mother wouldn't misdirect us.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us...
So, we'll accept the contract.
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Was he in the Dark Brotherhood? Is that what you were insinuating? Show the amulet to Delvin Mallory, which, like I said, it's kind of funny. It's valued at 1,000 gold. That ain't nothing. We got more than that from turning in those 2 contracts to Nazir. Show the amulet to Delvin Mallory, which luckily we already have all of the underwork done since we've started the Thieves Guild. Back to Riften. Pretty sure opening someone else's mail is a crime. That's probably why the guards are after me. What's up, Anna? Welcome in. Your Skyrim playthroughs are always amazing. Keep it up. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Boom, boom,
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Something you need? Anything for the guild?
Actually, I'm here on Dark Brotherhood business.
Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. But business, of course. What kind of business?
What can you tell me about this? Give Delvin the amulet.
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe.
Where do you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
Jeweled amulet removed. Letter of credit added. It's kind of weird, because he says... Yeah, it's funny, because you see the Elder Council in Oblivion, but he says, it's worth a small fortune, so I guess it's worth more than 1,000 gold that the game says that it is. And then also, he can trade it for any item or service? That doesn't sound as worth it as a small fortune. Also, why would he want it? I guess he just wants it, yeah. I guess he just wants interesting things. Letter of credit. I think we can read this one. Astrid. I can't do Delvin's voice. He's got such a particular accent. Let it be known that this letter is worth 15,000 septims, usable for any goods or services I may provide, as per our usual agreement. You want it, I can get it. Always yours. And it doesn't turn, which is interesting, because we know who that's from. Blink, blunk, blunk. That was easy. What's up, Solar Master? Welcome in. Convenient that he doesn't give you cash for the amulet. Yep. Yeah, this game, I guess Elder Scrolls in general just really does not want you to be rich. Because even at the end of this quest line, it's not as easy as just getting away with a lot of money.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
Wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
It's not necessarily romantic that we're going to kill a bride at her wedding. Who's the target?
Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride.
I don't think we care about details except for one person. I'm kind of curious about this stuff, though. What's Vici's connection to the Emperor? Can you provide any more details on the contract?
Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Bound until death. I must journey to the Temple of the Divines in Solitude, attend the public wedding reception of Vittoria Vici and Asgeir Snowshod, and kill the bride. I'll receive a bonus if I kill Vici as she addresses the crowd, which is going to be tough without a poison most foul. A poison most foul. Somebody gives us an interesting tip. Is it you? Any advice on my current contract?
I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of surveying the site of the reception. There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill. I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach.
I'm quite inclined. Also, I'd like to use this, please. Bum bum bum, yapata, zambapata, dapata, zambapa, riapapa, zapapa. Glass bow of diminishing. We haven't got an enchantment upgrade in a while. I thought that was an alchemy table. Okay, I actually need to use this, please.
Yes, I'm your brother, and I'm supposed to greet you respectfully, so...
Excuse me, old man. Damage, stamina, fortify, conjuration, ravage, resist fire, restore magicka, weakness to frost. Just experiment, I guess. Cool. guess the poison doesn't really matter because we have to kill her upon impact. So we just need like a good arrow.
Be out ruining someone's special day.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm working on it. Babette also suggests a way to kill the bride. Don't remember what Babette says. That's interesting. Babette, let me freaking know. Whee! What you have to say, little tiny vampire.
Shadow scale.
Glad you're doing alchemy. It's been a long time coming.
Don't let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you. A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl.
Oh, you're so cool, Babette. Any advice on my current contract?
It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring. But listen, I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right? In Solitude? If so, the bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard. Well, there's an old statue there. I've seen it. Hanging right over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means it could fall. Have a good contract.
Wow, I completely forgot about that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that might be a reference to, what's his name? Balin, something like that. In Oblivion, where you have to mess with the fastenings of the Minotaur head. Balin? Something with a B. I don't even remember that you could do it that way. Weird. It's been quite a while since I've done the Dark Brotherhood. Must journey to the Temple of the Divines in Solitude, attend the public wedding reception of Vittoria Vici and Asgeir Snowshod, and kill the bride. Receive a bonus if I kill Vici as she addresses the crowd. Kill Vittoria Vici. Vittoria Vici. Would you like some spaghetti? Vittoria Vici. Let's check the Winking Skeever for any new stuff as well. It's more fun to do it Gabrielle's way, but sometimes I change it up and do it Babette's way. I don't remember the last time I did it
Papa says
Babette's way. I'm pretty sure I have, though.
But he wouldn't tell me why not.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
I don't need a room, my friend. I need questises. Questo. The Restless by Unknown. Go away, white text. You ruin everything. You take away from the subtext of the quest. Have you heard the tale about the pirates who challenged an empire? I'm sure you have, for neither gallows rope nor history pen can erase the restless league. So long as crews hoist sail and fare the seas, they'll sing shanties of old Cyrus, hero of Stros Mackay. But what became of him when the fighting was done? If it were only a tale, the book would close. But life has a habit of adding pages where they shouldn't be. Some say he sailed west to lands uncharted, but others contend he took command of the legendary ship Dead Man's Dread and sailed north, drawn by the stories of Tobias. There he hunted for treasures new and old, all across the Sea of Ghosts. Over time, he amassed a great fortune and lived out the rest of his days on calm waters. Where this fortune is now is a mystery long forgotten. You'll hear talk of a Blackbone Isle, but you won't find it on any map. The last man who claimed to know its location was a private by the name of Kavan. Yet, as a wanted man of little clout, he died in Castle Dower Dungeon, taking the fate of the treasure with him. A strange end to a great tale, but who knows if the writing's done, for a man's hunt for gold is as restless as his desire to be free. Yeah, and that book was worth like 3 gold, so you really have to pay attention to the stuff lying about. Bum 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 bum. Let's see if there's anything else here. Do 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 ba ba da da do 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 do. Canis root, elf's ear, and bear claws for a mega damaging potion. Yeah, a lot of the time people will tell me recipes for things, but I think it's just a thing of like, we're usually not in the moment of being in a shop to buy those things, which is like I'd have to write them down, which I suppose I could to remember them. Blah 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 blah. There was an upstairs too, wasn't there? Yep. Blah 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 da da. Looking for books. Looking for books. Life of Uriel Septim the 8th. The Argonian Account. The Real Berenzia. Version 3. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Do 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 do. Ode to the Tundra Striders. Don't remember that book existing. Brief History of the Empire, version 4. Rising Threat, volume 1. The Cake and the Diamond. Okay, let's go talk to the innkeeper. Do 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 bum 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 bum.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
What is up, my dude? Heard any rumors lately?
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Footsore. That's one thing I'm really glad to have slimmed down recently for. Sore feet happening all the time previously. Okay then. Kill Vittoria Vici. I definitely want to do this. This sounds interesting. I don't think we've done it. Bum 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 bum. Bum
I've
bum
been looking
bum
for you.
bum.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
What up?
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Got to go. Okay, letter from a friend. So it's just another Shriekwind Bastion. I feel like that one might be Whirlwind Sprint. That name is striking out to my memory. Zoo ba da doo da doo, zoo ba ba da ba doo, zoo ba ba da ba doo. All right, let's go see what Gabrielle was talking about. Does this guy care if I go past him? What's up, dude?
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Yeah, no disrespect. I respect you. I respect you. Okay, is she like already doing this at this time of night? That's weird. I went to my notes to remember it. Yeah, be a good habit to get into, honestly. Oh, loose gargoyle. Right there, yep. Bum bum bum.
Everyone took up arms against them. Wasn't that
Oh, she's like right there. Oh, she's already here. Okay. So this is what Gabrielle's talking about. Elixir of True Shot, Elven Arrow, Finreal. Oh, that's right. It's a freaking unique weapon. Forgot about that.
My point exactly.
Yeah, this is all wonderful, by the way. I'm loving it here.
I'm just here to provide protection for his
What is Finreal's End? Firaneel's End. Target takes 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's journey to the Temple of the Divines. I'll receive a bonus if I kill Vici as she addresses the crowd. I have no idea when she's supposed to be addressing the crowd. I suppose we can post up here and wait for it. Hey GV, I just started this too, and I'm on the Dark Brotherhood. Nice. What's up, Leo Casino? Bow, da, do, da, 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 ba, ya, ba, ba. Who is even noticing me at this moment in time?
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here.
Yeah, who asked?
Thank you for sharing this
Victoria! No!
Someone there?
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
That's Quasi. Oh, Vizier.
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold him off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's nice, but I don't think we really need you, Vizira. You're just gonna end up kind of causing more attention to this. Okay, so she's got some unique stuff. Grid leaks, key to Vittoria Vici's house, wedding dress, sandals, wreath, necklace of minor smithing, silver garnet ring, Vittoria's wedding band. A whole bunch of unique stuff. And just in case she's still alive. Why are they hurting each other? Oh, you guys got magic, huh? Bum, 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 bum. Now, I think this is one of those where even though everybody knows somehow that you murdered Vittoria Vici, you get away with this, I believe, after you return. Like, the guards don't care. See? It's only the people that were at the wedding reception. Or the wedding. And then we can even fast travel already. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, boom, bum, boom. Bum, boom, bum, boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, boom, bum, bum.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to make our character truly evil. So I guess... But unfortunately, I do want to do these quests because it's been a long time since I've done the Dark Brotherhood. So we will just remain silent.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
It's a lot of gold. Remain silent. Summon Spectral Assassin. And breaching security. I don't even remember what that one is. Speak with Gabriella.
Said, go speak with Gabriella.
Boom, boom, ba doom, za zoo ba doom, za doo da doo, zoo doo doo doo. Okay, we're gonna do this though. Also, let's take a look at what we got. Probably Conjuration. Where's it? Power. Yeah, summon Spectral Assassin. Summons the ghost of the legendary assassin Lucien Lachance to fight by your side until he's defeated. Which is good, because, yeah, he can last forever if he doesn't die. However, I remember this guy never stops talking. Although it's, yeah, it's Lucien from the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion. Pretty cool little reference. Be cool if they didn't just say it, I guess. And you know, based on what he says, you're like, oh my god, that's Lucien's spirit. Like, that'd be pretty sick. Then also, yeah, 1250 gold. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, I've heard stories of lost shipwrecks strewn across the Sea of Ghosts. At the Winking Skeever in Solitude, I found a lead on a ship said to have traveled to Blackbone Isle. Apparently the last person to visit the island died in Castle Dower Dungeon. Convince the guard to give you the access to the jail cell, get arrested, and go to jail in solitude. Find the pirate's corpse in Castle Dower Dungeon. Bum, 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 bum. I don't like getting arrested, so let's just try to bribe, perhaps. This quest never sat right with me. Killing someone at their wedding in front of everyone with no repercussions really broke the immersion for me the first time round. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that if you start to think about it in the Elder Scrolls. Because I was just thinking, like, so it's her wedding day. But if you wait 2 days, she's still going to be there. Also, she gives the speech at night. Like, you should definitely have to wait a certain time for that. And then if you, like, miss the wedding, there should be, like, some other thing that you have to, you know, oh, you forfeit the bonus. Now you have to go kill her in her house or something. But that obviously takes time and effort and budget and money.
Citizen.
He's been dead a while. He's got a lot to say. That is true. Castle Dower Dungeon. Zobobato, Zobodato.
What is it, Khajiit? Staying safe, I hope?
I need to inspect the cell. Can you open it for me? I want something in the cell. Open it or I cut you open. I want to poke around the cell. Bribe. I need to inspect this cell. Can you open it for me?
Okay, just this once.
Now that's unrealistic. Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, he's corrupt enough to let us go into the cell, but he doesn't want to bribe for it, really. Thanks, bud. Kevon, who is empty. Kevon's note. 15 men, a sunken treasure, and a lost ship. That's what I left behind. It took less than a day to sail to Blackbone Isle. Captain said we needn't worry about the cold, so we left the furs and packed the steel. Seemed like an odd thing. No one but us knew about this place. Still, didn't matter much as we were making good time. I reckon we were about a league away from the cave when all of a sudden the wind died. They came up behind us, sabers rattling like ice wraiths. Next thing I hear is the screams. I jumped onto the skiff, cut the bastard loose, and started to paddle. Didn't have time to look back. Now time's all I got. Maybe if we had more men or a sodding priest, we could have made it. I've got the map at least, hid it under a loose brick behind the bench. I just need to get out of this dungeon before the sickness takes me. But unfortunately, the sickness would take him. Bum, 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 bum. Examine the loose brick. Get arrested and go to jail. Map to black. Did we do this? I kind of remember a loose brick. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. The Anniversary Edition stuff is very... Can't remember what we have and have not done, basically. Find a spare boat and travel to Blackbone Isle. The hell? When did we... I don't remember coming here and dropping potions and poisons. Oh, yeah, because we had to... The General Tullius champion quest. We were over encumbered. Dude, okay, do we get a map from that? Guess not. Find a spare boat. I've got nothing even close to this. Rime Rock Burrow. You're the one. It's the trade-off for the sandbox player freedom feel with which Skyrim is basically the pinnacle of. Yeah, which I totally agree with. I mean, I'm definitely not somebody that thinks, you know, if you take anything, any piece of media, whatever, and you have a brain wave, you have a mindset to, like, nitpick it, you could do that to any single thing. It's like, You know, I'm definitely a cynical person and a critical person at times, but I also want to enjoy things. So, yeah, we could, like, nitpick and break down everything that doesn't make sense in Skyrim till the cows come home, but ultimately, they did a really good job for a sandbox game with a lot of content to pour through. Beyond. Da, da, do, ta, 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 ta. What are you guys doing? Huh?
Keep walking.
Okay. Got no trouble. Got no qualms with you. Bum, 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 bum. Lower Steepfall Burrow. Don't remember that name. Pum, 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 pum. Wait, so it said we needed a boat. Find a spare boat. But this is a shipwreck. The Orphan's Tear. Kill the Black Water Brigand boss. Okay. What's up, guys?
Your kind of no place here.
Cannot best me, it's true. Celeste's Note, the Black Water Blade. Absorb 30 points of stamina. It's pretty boring. Gold, Celeste's Note. The crew always asks me, how can we be pirates if we ain't got no ship? And I tell them we're Blackwater brigands. We don't need no stinking ship. We can rob folks on land. And they ask me, but don't that make us bandits? And I tell them, good point. Maybe we should find us a ship. I heard there's a grand old sea cow over at Blackbone Isle. Might even have more loot than the Golden Galleon, the one the old Imperial used to tell stories about when I first joined up. Which is the name of a ship in Oblivion, but it's like a tavern, right? From what I hear, the Isle... Or wait, is that the Golden Galleon? Maybe. From what I hear, the Isle ain't too far from here. We could probably steal a boat from the wrecks up north. The problem is no one's been to the Isle in ages, and we ain't got a map. So the crew asks me, how are we going to find Blackbone Isle if we don't know where it is? And I tell them, shut up. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just give up. No, I'm good. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you ready to die? Blackwater Brigand. Wooden Staff of War. Elemental damage that does 3 points per second to health, magic, and stamina. Targets on fire take extra damage. Weird. Can we get a unique weapon from her? Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Bruh, you're right there. Come on. It's always that last pixel every time. Every time. Bum, 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 bum. This is actually insane. Scroll of Call to Arms. Okay, find a spare boat and travel to Blackbone Isle. However, that'll be where we end today, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.